welcome to Positive Waves. My name is Matthew Collinson, and this is my great friend.
I'm Joseph Soma.
And today we are having this bit of a launch party so that we can describe exactly what you're going to be getting in the Positive Waves community. It's been a long time coming, and I am truly, truly excited about this. I know I'm excited about this because I'm also very nervous today. How about you, Joe?
Yeah, I feel you there. There's just so much that's gone on over this almost year and a half now, working together on this community, on this podcast. It's definitely a labor of love, but yeah, I feel you on that nervousness. I keep telling myself it's excitement, trying to flip that script.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was just talking about with you too. I was just saying how I feel like I'm about to jump out of a plane again. That's when I went skydiving. That's what it felt like. Like right before you go, you're like, what am I doing? And then you just go and jump and do the do. And that's what we're here doing today with you guys. So we appreciate anybody here who's joining us. We are excited to bring you this space, like a lot, because I believe this is the way that the world is headed, is that we get to pick how we focus. Now, have you been focusing slightly differently than you did a few years ago, Joe?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm starting off with more conscious thoughts towards a better future. And that's, got me focusing on the type of future that I really want to create. And like when you brought this to me, I thought, man, how amazing would it be to have this part of my future, a space where we do all that we can to bring that positive wave around the world, sharing stories and then bringing in people that share their stories and from, hardships to an amazing space they're in at this moment.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there are so many great people out in the world that are trying to drive positivity. And that's kind of where this whole idea came from for the Positive Waves podcast, is we wanted to bring others who were on that journey, who have been part of that journey, who want to really focus on that growth journey that we're all on, because we're all on this planet together flying at 1,000,000 miles per hour. I mean, how ridiculous is that? Why are we worried about the negatives of what each other are doing? I think we can step forward and really help our world by focusing on the positive, and that will help transition like the world in a conscious way, kind of one conscious level at a time. Sounds like
right
places I've been. And it's like, that's the whole goal with everything that we've been doing so far, I feel, Joe.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I was so excited to join, to help people not be so exposed to so much negativity. I mean, we're one of many spaces that are doing positive type things, but we need more. And we would love more and more people to come on and be able to share their story and get their word out, because that's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. We want to, help shift, like you said, help shift the collective and raise the vibration, even if it's only a little. Like that saying you always told me when we first met, that 1% a day is 365% a year. I'm not sure where that came from, but I love it. It's so damn true.
That was a Brian Tracy one that I got, or at least the first time I heard about it, though it's been thrown around the world forever and a day. So,
right.
How everything is. I mean, it's simple to find it. It's just not simple to do it all the time. And figuring out that balance, I think, is where I try to help people as well. Like, I really hope people find balance in their life, because I was like so overbalanced in one way that I needed to fix myself first. So it's just been years and years of training in that direction that I wanted to grow. And man, I've learned so much along the way.
Right. And those tools that we pick up definitely come in handy as we continue forth in this journey.
Exactly. So this is why we're giving you another positive tool in your belt, essentially. That's what we kind of produce this community for, is for you to be able to focus on that positive realm. So this is the Positive Waves community. As you can see, we've been working on this nonstop for a couple months now, right, Joe?
Yeah.
It's been a couple months.
Yeah. better part of this year, at least.
So each of these spaces is called a collection. And these collections allow you to focus on whatever it is you're trying to focus on. So I came up with a meditation collection because I love meditating. And I know that a lot of our audience probably is either getting in tune with that or wants to do it as well. And I figured, of course, I want a space where people can focus on meditation. So that's what I did, is I created this space. In this space, all right, Marc Maynard is coming in the room as well. This is going to be a blast. Awesome. Welcome, Marc. Welcome. We are just talking about some of the spaces that we are creating within this realm of the Positive Waves community. And I was sharing the meditation space where I have started a feed, and anybody can participate in this feed once you're in this community. That's what's going to be really cool about this interaction here. What do you think about that, Joe?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's amazing because a lot of people that want to raise their vibes usually start with meditations. That's one of the first things that many work on. And I think it's great how anybody within the community can come here and essentially walk us through their journey as well. Post the meditations that they enjoy, post what they've got out of it, creating a chat log of, everybody just sharing their insights, what's uplifted them, what they got from it. And it's wonderful.
Exactly. And what I love about these chats is you can do a lot of stuff. I mean, it's like, I love Joe Dispenza meditations, right? And then you can even add like stuff like GIFs. I bet you I can find a Joe Dispenza one. Maybe not. There aren't as many as I thought, but I'm going to do that guy because why not? That's fun. He's dancing with life. Yeah, buddy. Grooving. So that's just like some of the stuff you can do. You can add also videos and photos and anything else that you want to add into that space to chat with other people that are within the meditation community. I think that's so much fun. And then from there, you can also create events. Maybe you want to host your own meditation event, and this would be a good space for you to be able to do that in. You can just kind of start to create that. But the cool part about all of this, right, is that we can have as many of these spaces as we want underneath each of these collections. So maybe Joe wants a space for joesoma.com meditations right there, or whatever else you want to do. Or maybe you'll have your own like space for that, which I think is super neat. And anyone can create these if they, I think I do have to up their permissions, but beyond that, it's just like talking to us about it. And then I'll be discussing that with anybody that wants to start creating these spaces for their community.
Right. Yeah, we definitely want to keep our space full of positivity.
Yeah. And of course, there's going to be adminning and that kind of thing. But I think that's with any kind of thing. Now, in the future, and I've already got this up and going, is there are some courses that you can get yourself into where you will be walked through some of the courses that I've created. Now, I'm not in this alone. Everybody in here is starting to create stuff, which I think is a beautiful thing. Like I saw Marc Maynard come into the room here. So he's starting to create his space right here, which I think is going to be helping so many people go forward with life that it's not even funny. So if you are interested in like finding your greatness, this is the guy to go talk to. He's a cool dude. He will definitely amp up your world.
Yeah, I love Marc. Marc has wisdom that I could just sit and listen to him speak for hours without wanting to get up and refill the water or grab a snack and just keep talking, please.
Hey guys, I am here at the North Dakota Renaissance Fair. So here I am in my garb. I got everything going. I got my sword. I got my hat. I got my bracers. I'm ready to rock here in Renaissance. Nice. So yeah, I figured, you know what? I know you guys are launching this today. I'm not going to miss this. Positive Waves is just such a fantastic concept and help to everybody. It's all about increase, and you guys bring it at such a great level. And I wasn't going to miss this. So we're vending right now, but I wanted to stop in and say, hi, how's it going? Maybe give you a little idea of what I'm bringing to Positive Waves, and support what you guys are bringing, because amazing energy here. You guys do an amazing job at bringing love, bringing expansion, bringing assistance to people. And we can all just grow together. And what a great place to do this. Matt.
Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you so much. We have loved having our conversations with you. You have brought light to the world, and I love sharing your light. So thank you for being here. And speaking of your light, I know you're a busy man. So if you'd like to give a few minutes here, go ahead and talk about what you're bringing to this space.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let me just start by saying right now on MySpace, the personal growth trainer area, you'll find 3 steps to your greatness. And it's interesting because it is just 3 simple steps to keep in mind to find the location, the actual physical location of where your greatness is. And I'm also starting to launch, you'll see in my feed, in my section, you'll see what I've basically called, what does it take to live a life you love? Now, this is based on not only all the mentors I've watched and studied, but my experience that they help me unlock a life that I love. So what I'm doing is just doing some shorts. You'll see a whole series of shorts on that feed that are based in the step-by-step process of how I experience the life I would love, for you to try it on. Give these things a look, consider them. And then we're going to move forward from that. You'll be able to have a 6-step self-guided program that you'll get just by being in the community called Seeing Yourself. So one of the things that I've noticed is that no matter who's out there doing amazing things, for us to be amazing, it requires self-reflection. It requires that we shift something in ourselves. So I've seen many, many people doing incredible things that I used to be envious of, until I was shown that I'm just as great as everyone, and so are you. You're just as great as everyone else, and there's greatness in you. So to be able to take those steps and see what you're capable of, this Seeing Yourself program that you're going to have access to is a very simple 6-step process with guided activities. You'll be structured as to what activities you can do to help not only see yourself, but get better at it. Get better at seeing the things in you that you can make adjustments on and start to reveal more and more of your ability. So those are just a few things I'm bringing, guys. And there's so much more behind that I'm looking to bring to this amazing community and help share the love and raise the vibe. So thank you so much for allowing me to share. I love you both.
I love you too, man. Have a great day and take care, man.
Thank you. Keep being amazing, guys. I love it. It's great.
Thanks for stopping by. Man,
Awesome.
Amazing people that we surround ourselves with, Joe. Amazing people.
Oh, yeah. I'm grateful Mark was able to take a moment to hop on while out there at the Renaissance Festival. Should have asked him what state he's in. I know he does that laptop lifestyle.
I know, man. That's a beautiful lifestyle. That's definitely in the range that I'm thinking as well, and that I've been working towards for a few years. So I'm pretty excited about all that. Dude, working anywhere in the world? Hell yeah, dude. No questions asked. Awesome. So this is Mark's section that he's starting to develop. I, of course, have a section. We are starting to create Joe's section as well. So that is coming soon. Look out for it. We have Giannis here. He's a great dude, man. We had him on the show, and he shares such wonderful perspective. Let's see if I can speak today.
Yeah, it happens.
So what did you think of Giannis when he was on the show?
I really enjoy Giannis. He's definitely got a great energy. He's definitely doing all that he can to raise the vibration on his side of the planet. Was he over there in Greece, I believe? And It's just amazing that, at such early stages in what we're doing, we're reaching people around the world already.
Yeah, I think it's like such a brilliant thing to collaborate with each other. Like that's one of the coolest things I've found out in the past like few years, and it started off with my mentor guy actually, who runs the Theory of Five stuff that I work with. He has created a beautiful community around that as well. It's just like I started there, and I like was brand new to this whole world of like Zoom and getting together like this, and that was like 3.5 years ago now, I think, because it was like a 12-week class where every Saturday morning I'd be up at 12 or 4:30 a.m. to be on that call. So yeah, it was an early one for me, but I did it once a week on Saturdays. So it was like, and then it was a couple of hours, and you're just sharing insights and perspective. And it was about another book that we had worked on together. So I thought that was so much fun that I decided I wanted to figure out how to run those kind of groups. So that's what I endeavored to do. And that's what we're doing here with all of these people. I mean, Room 509 is run by a guy named Wolfgang. He is a breathing expert guy who we've had on the show, and he offers such great insight to the world. And when you just take a conscious breath in the morning with Wolfgang, man, you feel so much better about life. And I'm excited that he brought this whole Room 509 out to the world, and he is bringing it around the world as we speak. So I think that's beautiful. In fact, he started this men's circle as well that I'm a part of, that I've kind of taken over and I'm running currently, because he will be traveling. So he asked me to do that. And I was so honored to be able to take that responsibility and start to like help other men around the world. And that's something that I think is so important, is men supporting men on their journeys. So, I mean, the crazy things that we meet around the world, Joe.
Right. And no, it's amazing that you got this opportunity to help men, because men need to be given that space to share, to allow that emotion to come out, to express what they can't express in other spaces. So that's amazing that you were able to step in and continue allowing men to have that space to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've found it epically important, especially in the last few years. We've seen so much male suicide and that kind of thing due to men feeling alone, like they didn't have anybody around them. And that's something that I'm a big supporter of, is wanting to like be there for anybody that's having a problem.
16-1. Those odds are terrible. 16 men to 1 woman. It's time we start opening up and sharing.
Yeah, it is. We need to share our vulnerabilities. We need to share space together in order to support each other and raise each other up. And I think that's going to be super important for anybody in the world. So please, like, if you are a man and you're interested in that kind of thing, get in touch with me. I will arrange a space for you.
Right.
To move on to lighter things. All right, mindset matters. Linda, is one of my new favorite people in the world right now. She and I have been working together for a bit. First time she came on to our show, actually.
Yeah, I remember that was an amazing conversation.
Exactly.
What is she bringing into positive ways here?
Yeah, she's going to be bringing in mind maps. All right, to start. She likes to support women and women in growth. So she wants to do things like business support, and she's introducing these mind maps, and she's going to be sharing some personal development that she's gone through over her experience lifetime. So I am super excited to see what else she brings to the table, because mind maps are wonderful. Those things changed my life with my ADHD and that kind of thing. I don't know about you.
I've started using them recently, and they are beneficial to keep track of your growth and keep yourself on track, literally.
Yeah, I think that's one aspect. Now I know she has another idea, and I really am excited to see how she's going to shift the world in such a positive way, because she's going to affect so many thousands of lives with this kind of thought process that it's going to be brilliant. And I'm excited for her, to be honest with you. All right. I am currently helping a friend of mine create her Global Enlightenment Academy, and she is a brilliant person, and she really wants to create communities around the world that are self-sustaining in dome homes, and it'll be like an educational place to be because people will be learning and teaching within those facilities as well that are a part of that community, which I think is going to be super cool. And the cool part about self-sustaining communities, and I know like half a dozen people right now that are working towards this goal of self-sustaining communities, and I'm excited to see how these all progress. And I think this is one key way that she has going on, and she's a real estate expert person, so she's got some smarts behind her, like she's ready to go. And she's already created the nonprofit for it. So definitely a person to look into if you become a part of our community. Like, these are just a few. Now, the beautiful part about all of this is we've just been setting this up recently. So what we can end up doing is for people that come in, they have recommendations, you have thoughts about it, you want to create your own collection or space. There's going to be room for that. And I think that with that in mind, like, we can create such a positive change in the world together and support each other that this is going to really shift things for people. And we're going to all be able to just focus on something that we really want to be focusing on instead of having the stuff that's in the background with all the AI stuff like pounding away at our doorstep. This is all going to be a private community where only positive thinkers are going to be. And I think that part in particular is one of the most important pieces of this game.
Right. Being able to surf all the content you want to surf without having to keep weeding through ads and pop-ups and all of that.
I think that this can change the game for a lot of people because think about all the distractions we already have in life. Look at our electronics. Look how many apps we have. Look how many different things like catch our attention. Now, what attention do you want to focus on? Because that's where we're going. And if you want to go with us, please come with us and join our community today. We have some amazing, brilliant people coming to your world if you want to start really taking that personal development journey to the next level.
Right. And you can come in and create your own space, or you can just come in and observe all that's offered.
That's correct. You don't have to create anything if you don't want to.
Or if you're not ready to.
Yeah, or if you're not ready to, or if you just want to test it out. I have a 3-day trial on it, so you can just come and take a peek and see what you like. Like, seriously, like, it's just a really chill environment. We are looking to create for you. We always have these things at the beginning of our groups and masterminds that tell not to be distracted or not to have like distractions going on. And I totally do half the time. I'm really bad about that. So I do need to focus more. Speaking of, take a conscious breath, everybody. And do your life's work, right? That's why I have this bottle. I think that do your life's work is one of the most important pieces of what we're creating with this positive wave space.
Right, exactly. And like I said earlier, even if you don't know what that is, you're still fully able to come in and observe and grow and learn through the content that's offered, and ask questions to those that are on the platform and see what type of answers you get. Yeah,
and more important, you can literally just find that purpose. If you don't have your purpose, find your purpose, because you can find your purpose with the right daily habits. That's what we always talk about. Mm-hmm. It's possible to find your purpose. You just have to invest time and space into that, much like what we're doing with the Positive Waves community space. But beyond that, that's all I really had for you guys today. So please come and join us. And I really hope that you take advantage of this nice private space so that you can bring your life into a more positive focus.
Beautiful.
Thank you for joining me today, Jeff. Thank you, Mark, for coming on the show. And we look forward to serving you.